start
Okay, I
recording?
just started recording now, Kathy, you're on.
Okay, so let's call this meeting to order. And what is the time? It's 1:07. And Stephanie, will you please take attendance?
Okay, I can do that. Yep, I think everybody, we've got, I think everybody here but Doris Johnson.
Okay,
We have Kathy, Doris Hungerford, Gary Weed, Dave Griswold, Diana Sekla, Jane Voland, Jackie Roberts, Paula Emery, who's our recording secretary, Sue Campbell, Don, Abraham, and Joan Von Weisen. Anybody I didn't call? Okay.
okay. Do we have any guests here today online
No
with
guests.
us?
Nope.
No guests, okay. The next item on the agenda is we need to go over the correction of the minutes for February 22nd. And Jerry is so conscientious, she sent me just what to read. Under the new business building committee update, it should not read a bid for a consultant. It should read an RFP will be posted on March 15th to seek a consultant for the feasibility study. Paula, were you able to get that?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, do we need to all accept the change for the minutes? Is that our next procedure?
Yep, or we can do it in with the treasurer report. We can do both.
Okay, all right, let's do it with the treasurer's report. Okay, so the next step is treasurer's report from Don.
Did everybody receive the treasurer report?
No, but that's okay.
Oh, I didn't
No.
send it out to
Yes, I
Jerry.
did.
Okay.
I did not.
I
You know
didn't
what?
either.
I sent it
No.
to Jerry and I sent it to Don and I sent it to, and I guess Jerry must have not sent it out. She usually sends it out. So do we want to table the treasurer report for next month then? Since you guys
Yeah,
haven't had
table
a
it.
chance to see it.
Yeah, table it. Sounds good.
Table it.
So we'll table both the correction of the minutes and the treasurer's report for next meeting. Okay, is that fine with everyone?
Sounds good.
Fine.
Okay, we have no communications. Let's have some committee reports. First is Stephanie with notes and special events.
Let's see, my director's notes. Just a couple of things. I don't have much this month. We're on a roll with our crafts every month. We're handing out craft kits and we're actually Wednesday handing out our second bout of birdseed bells that people can make. Because we had over 38 people that are picking up, either have already picked up or are picking up them this Wednesday. So people have been, the people who have done it have been very happy. They've been excited to do something new. We will be doing another one next month. We'll be painting rocks. So we will give people everything they need to do painting rocks, which they can use. They can put inspirational words and get them out to people or give them to people. It's just a way to keep people busy and active. So we'll be handing those out in April. We've joined the East Lyme Senior Center. They are currently doing a virtual bingo. So on your treasurer report, which you will see next month, I purchased $50 worth of McDonald's coupons. So $5 McDonald's coupons. I purchased 10 of them to be used with the East Lyme Senior Center's bingo so that we could join them in that. So now every 2 weeks virtually people can play bingo. And if they decide they want to do it, they would just sign up and we hand them out here at the center, their bingo cards. And we give them enough for the month so they can do it every 2 weeks. And the prizes that they will get are little prizes like the $5 gift cards that we purchased for McDonald's, and East Lyme has some smaller price prizes as well. So
That's a great idea, Stephanie.
Someone's in our waiting room. I'm sorry, pause for a second to admit them and just figure out who they are.
I'm gonna let my dog in.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody just joined us from 2912. Can I ask who it is?
Yes. Doris Johnson.
Oh, good. Okay, Doris is here. Okay. All right. So now we've got everybody. Everybody is present today. Very good.
Okay.
All right.
Bingo in East Lyme Senior Center is a great idea, solving that bingo problem of ours.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a way
It's
to
a
do it
fabulous
virtually.
idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
We're not gonna have any trouble with the state on that, are we?
no, because we're not doing it, Sue.
Oh, well, let them get in trouble, okay.
Right,
Well,
exactly.
they're taking care of any paperwork that they need to do.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
We're
Excellent.
just piggybacking on them today.
Excellent.
So, all right, that's pretty much it from me today.
Okay. And no events like your music coming up?
Well, we're still on hold with the concerts. We don't know what July is going to hold. I have 3 out of the 4 already planned from last year, but I just don't know what it's going to hold. So that's still kind of on hold.
Okay.
But we are like, you're right about another musical event. I don't know how many of you guys have seen T-Bone, but he's a fantastic performer that has performed here many times. And we just sent out an email with a link. He did a special show for St. Patrick's Day that we sent out for people to watch virtually till the end of the month. So if you guys get a chance and you get the email, you may want to check that out. So
That's great.
yeah,
Good.
and that's it for me.
Okay. Thanks, Stephanie. And how about Gary? Any building update?
Building update, there's no report. Everything's in good shape.
Uh-huh. Okay. Thanks, Gary. All right. We have
You're welcome.
we have no old business. So let me go on to new business. And again, I have something to read from our leader, Jerry. It's her first statement was the online survey of the current active members who have email has generated 120 responses so far. Once it's analyzed, we can share the results. That was number 1. And number 2, the ad for the consultant that ran on March 11th generated interest from several firms. A tour of the exterior of the center will be held Thursday, March 18th, rain date on the 19th for interested parties. The RFP will generate applicants for this feasibility study by March 31st. All applicants will be reviewed by the committee in order to choose the most qualified consultant. Okay, so do you have anything to add, Don? Mr. Don? Hello?
He's on mute. Let me see if I can ask him to unmute.
Can you hail him?
Yep, Don. I just sent him and asked to unmute, but I'm not sure why he's not looking up. He might be
He's watching TV.
multitasking. I don't think so. I think he's trying to multitask.
But it looks like his audio is off.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, I guess that's a
Okay.
no.
There he goes.
Okay.
Stephanie, can you let me in, please?
Oh, sure.
Yay.
Hear me now?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you, Don. Do you have anything to add for the building? No, for the building committee?
Jerry covered everything.
I can hear you.
Jerry covered everything.
Okay, great. Okay.
Kathy,
All right.
Kathy, could I ask a question?
Oh, certainly.
What is RFP?
What is the RFP stand
Oh,
for?
I've heard of it. It's like it's for request for plan. Wait, request for
Feasibility study?
no request for proposals. What RFP?
Okay.
Proposal. Oh.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
She's got to explain her jargon.
Yes, please.
Yes, yes, please. Okay. The next item we have under new business is from me. And I've been walking around the center's grounds with a few dogs on the weekends. And I've noticed that our bocce court and our horseshoe court needs tuning up. It needs some paint. It needs to be freshened up. Which brought me to the realization that, and I've done this in the past, I've done a project for Lyme School, and I never set up a maintenance plan when I made my proposal. And I was just thinking that maybe we should put that in our bylaws, that the volunteer people, when they're doing the proposal, and we don't want to sound like we're not, really gracious for what they've done for us, but to put in a maintenance plan. And I think that's a good idea, actually, for keeping people in touch with what projects they do, just to make sure they're still in good shape. And the second idea I had was that actually, I have another idea. When they do a project, I don't know if this is too much to ask, but to ask them to do it with materials that are they have a longer life to them, like Trek. All of Trek, if that was done outside, I'm sure it's pressurized materials, but if it was done with Trek, we wouldn't have to be talking about painting it because it's self-caring. And it's just an idea I have. And I guess that would go in our bylaws if somebody proposed to do a project at our site. And the other idea I had, and I know this is for the building committee, but I put it in people's ears, but I know we had a walking group last year, and I walk in the woods, and I'm not walking in the woods as much as I used to because I'm not as comfortable. If I fall, who would be there to help me? And I was thinking that if we had a track put around, this is maybe something for a proposal for somebody, put around just our grounds that could be out of cinders. They did that in Old Saybrook. They made a walking path around their fields in cinders, just around the outside or around the fence of our senior center. Then people could walk, have a track to walk, but not be out of the sight of people. So if they do fall, they could be seen. So those are my ideas. And where anybody want to talk about them?
Kathy?
I think
Hello.
this is Diana. Number
Hi, Diana.
one, as far as having someone that has put in our bocce courts, et cetera, is that not done by the Boy Scouts? Was that not done by the Boy Scouts?
Yes, the Eagle Scouts.
Well, so the Eagle Scouts, they didn't put in the bocce courts. Those were already put in. Those were, I think, put in when the building was put in.
Okay.
Oh.
But they were refurbished by them.
Oh, okay.
And
I guess my question is if for projects that the Scouts do, once they're finished and gone on to other things, would they be the logical ones to keep things up to snuff?
They would be, I would think.
Because maybe they won't be in the area or whatever.
Or possibly another scout could pick up where one left off.
Well,
That's an idea.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that. Then the other thing about the track around the senior center, Kathy, I think that's a marvelous idea.
Thank you, Diane.
Yes,
I would use it.
me too.
And
Well, I also do something that's not legal, is I walk my dogs on the edge of the playing fields. I know that's a no-no, but guess what they do? They scare away all those geese who are dumping all over those fields. So it's crazy for them not to have them having the dogs on the fields. Just make rules, pick up,
I like it.
only go on the edges and pick up what they leave behind, But, I know that the Rogers Lake hired somebody 2 times a day, a dog, to scare away the geese. So if we allow the dogs to go on those on the edge of the playing fields, we could keep them off. Anyway, that's just a thought. But the geese are infiltrating the senior center too. They've got
one. Good one.
yeah, geese,
Okay.
yeah.
I think
geese-
that would go really to Park and Rec because they're in charge of those fields.
Well, okay, I'll take it over there. I'll take
No,
the idea over
no,
there.
It's still a good idea.
Thanks.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
Yeah. I mean, because there's so much geese dung all around,
Yeah, there is.
Right.
Yeah, there is. It's really awful. And those, who would want their kids sliding in that?
Kathy, I
good.
just have a
Plus,
question
I'm
about
sure I
the
can go
path.
the health route again, right, Sue? I
Right.
can go the health route, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So
Kathy,
any more discussion on those ideas?
yeah, Kathy, I just have a
Yeah.
question about the path. You had said that there's a path in Old Saybrook, so just so I understand what you're suggesting,
Sure.
where is it?
It's just an idea. I haven't checked it lately. It was behind the senior center,
Oh, okay.
Main Street. It was all around the playing field there. I don't know if they've made it into pavement, but it's sort of an old fashioned way of doing things. And they've used it down at DEP on the farthest where you go out to the wharf, out to the, the fishing wharf.
Mhm.
It's the entrance there at the end of the parking lot. Just take that path, and there's cinders. The other idea is that the handicapped people could use this path around our senior center too.
Yeah,
Kathy?
that's a nice thought too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly.
I think both ideas are great. I know we spoke about them before. in the
Yeah.
meeting. The only thing is I'm not sure, and you would just have to check into, I don't know if you can add that to bylaws for the center. I'm not sure if that could actually be, and I'm not sure if that's you know what I mean? You just have
Yeah,
to-
or it's necessary to be put in the bylaws. It's just maybe a policy that we go by or something.
Yeah, well, something
Yeah.
that's,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
maybe we
don't know the
figure out
expense difference.
I'd hate to turn, if there was something that we really needed done, I'd hate to turn somebody away because, they didn't have the ability to maintain it. Maybe we could brainstorm.
Right.
Well,
ways to
the
do
expense
that.
would be in the front. Like wouldn't it be nice to have that walking path, but also maybe some benches to sit along, and those benches
Good
could be
idea.
made out of Trex,
Good
kind
idea.
of thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
But
yes.
This is
we did a garden up at Lymes School, and consequently we didn't have a maintenance plan, and
Yeah.
consequently the garden's not there anymore.
Yeah,
was
I
beautiful,
mean,
you know?
I think you bring up a really good point for sure. And I think
Well,
we need to look into that, but maybe we need to, as a board, kind of figure out how, maybe it's program by program, how
we can ask for it. Yeah.
because
Okay, great.
I know that I've already put in a word to people that I would love to have a pickleball court.
Oh, wow.
So
Wouldn't that be fun?
if we could get
A
it
what?
by the Eagle Scout, and I do have an Eagle Scout in mind, it's and that, but they don't necessarily have a maintenance plan. Maybe we need to think of how we could get one, you know what I mean?
And they would be laying down like a court,
I'm sorry?
like a tennis court.
It's a pickleball court, so you would go by whatever the pickleball court, I don't know what they make theirs out of. I'd have to,
They usually use tennis courts.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure. And I'm not even sure that but I'm just saying that, I'd hate to turn down a project if they don't have an immediate maintenance plan, if we
Yeah,
could find a way to do it,
it's also something maybe to put in their ear as far as, having their Eagle Scouts come back. I mean, most of the ones probably do come back to visit their parents, but anyway.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. Any other discussion?
I think
my good-
I think it's a good idea, but I think that we ought to put it on hold for this meeting and give us a chance to think about it. Okay?
Oh, yes, we're just discussing it, my dear. Yes,
Mhm.
definitely. No. It's just, I wanted to do it with Stephanie first and Jerry, and then the next step is you guys. So we'll keep discussing it and thinking about it. Okay, thank you for all your input. Is there any public comment today?
Nope, no public to comment.
Okay, no public to comment. Okay, well, this meeting can be adjourned. Do I have
Wow.
any?
I make,
So moved.
I make a move.
Got a record.
Our next meeting is April 19th. Did I beat Jerry's record?
I think so.
Thank you all for being patient with me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you,
Okay,
Kathy.
You're
good
Nice to
welcome.
see you all.
A nice discussion today, so thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good
thank you.
job. Good
Thanks for
job,
your input.
Kathy. Good
Thank
job.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody stay healthy.
Yeah, you